What's going on, H3 Cruisers? Welcome back to the channel. Today is flight day, and we're gonna make sure we actually get this recorded properly. I got some lenses on the camera now, so that way it can also see the brighter light outside the plane by darkening it a little bit, and also hopefully with our run-up procedure of checking the camera at that point in time, hopefully we'll get flight video and not have an overheated camera prior to taking off, because I do want you guys to see the content. So anyways, let's get down to the airport, and also let's talk about the overall goal that we have, because I feel it's really important that you guys know what the overall goal is as far as flight school and where we plan to take this. So let's get right to it. Okay guys, so as we head down to North Las Vegas Airport, I really wanted to take a moment before our flight to really talk about what the overall goal is. First off, my dream of flying has been around since I was a kid. You can ask anyone that knows me personally. I've always wanted to fly, and in fact I went to a school specifically for getting my pilot's license for high school. Needless to say, I kept falling asleep in math class. Not that I was bad at math, because I'm actually really good with math, but I kept falling asleep in math class, and yeah, I didn't stay in that school and get my pilot's license, which is, it's a bummer. I could have had my pilot's license right out of high school, but everything happens for a reason, and now that I'm at the, you know, nice ripe age of 33, getting up there, finally going for my pilot's license, and it's amazing because I have my amazing girlfriend who supports me, and everything that I want to do, she sees what I want to do, and she's there for me every day, and I absolutely love that, you know, because I'm not used to that, but she supports me, she pushes me, and motivates me every day to go get, you know, my goals done. So that brings me to what my goals are, because getting a pilot's license, obviously, it's not just get a pilot's license and done. That's the goal. No, there is more to it. Obviously, I've mentioned with the channel that I do have the goal of getting my pilot's license and also getting our own plane that we will use for the channel when we go on trips and vacations as well. And that's going to be great content for the channel, obviously. But the goal goes farther than that. In fact, the goal, the big goal too, is to be able to fly not just for fun, but also for a cause. And what exactly do I mean by that? Well, there's a service called Miracle Flights, and Miracle Flights helps people get to medical procedures who otherwise can't get to it because those medical procedures are outside of their city, outside of their state, and they need to fly there, but they don't have the funds to do so. So Miracle Flights works with pilots who have their own plane, and the pilot basically puts forward their plane, their time, their hours, and they pay for, you know, all that stuff. But they are flying to take people to their medical procedures, which is for a good cause, and that's actually something I want to eventually do. So the goal is pretty much get the pilot's license, become IFR certified, and then have our own plane that not only is for the channel for, you know, obviously content, but also to be able to help people get to medical procedures that otherwise wouldn't be able to without services like Miracle Flight or Angel Wings or any of those services, because there's a couple of them out there depending on where you're at. But that's the goal. And the reason I bring that up is I did start a GoFundMe where all the funds that are donated to the GoFundMe go directly towards flight school, and then once that's done, the goal will be updated and everything will be updated accordingly to, you know, getting to the overall goal. So if anyone is wanting to contribute to that cause, the link is down in the description below, or you can go to h3familyblogs.com, and the GoFundMe link will be the very first link, I believe, on the H3 Family Vlogs website. So definitely, if you're interested in contributing to that in any way, it's there. And I do appreciate anyone that does. I don't expect anyone to. Obviously, we're going to achieve the goal one way or another, but every bit of help does help tremendously at reaching that goal. So that's basically what I wanted to go over for that. We're still going to get down to North Las Vegas Airport right now, which is about 15 minutes from here, which will put us nice and early before the flight. So maybe I can get a B-roll in or something. So let's just get down to the airport and get some flying time in today, guys. Well, we've made it. I forgot to kind of mention Sandra did not get very much sleep last night, so she's a little bit tired. I'm hoping you'll be okay for the flight. She does need to get a little rest. We are actually about an hour early, but being early is better than being late, at least I think. You okay, babe? Well, once we get inside, she'll be able to sit down, relax, and maybe get a little rest before our flight and feel a little better before we get up in the air. Now, we are going to be flying one of the planes, like that little Cessna over there, with the American flag theme to it, except that is not ours. I believe ours is somewhere over that way, unless it's up in the air right now. Or it could be that one right over there. Not quite sure. But gonna get the camera set up in the plane once it's ready, and then we'll get off the ground. Okay guys, so I'm not where I'm supposed to be. We're supposed to be flying, right? Well, something happened. So we got to the plane, we got everything ready, we did the pre-trip, the plane was ready to go. We were set. And then unpredicted by forecast, out of nowhere, literally the second I tightened up the fuel caps on the top of the wings after the truck the fuel truck came and fueled the plane, we were good to go, pre-trip done, plane fueled, ready to go, and wind, high winds, gusts came out of nowhere and made it to where we couldn't fly. It was completely unpredicted, and it was in a split second. It went from none to windy. Now, we do have another flight scheduled, and as you can see, Sandra wasn't feeling really well anyway. She was extremely tired from lack of sleep, so going up and flying probably wasn't the best idea for her, so we're rescheduled. But it's looking like the next flight we are going to fly in pattern and just do pattern work, and also Sandra will not be flying with us, but you'll get the camera view from inside the plane and the ATC audio. And yeah, so let's just fast forward to getting back to the airport where we want to be. GoPro on.
All right.
Okay, so
and last one.
parking brake off.
All right, so run up checklist complete. Now wait.
Oh.
Take off. So you can use halt.
Okay.
I use lights, camera, action. So lights, okay. Do we have all our lights on? Let's go ahead and turn our strobe on. We do not need pitot heat.
No, we don't need that.
No.
Then...
Sure.
Okay.
And then so lights are on. Camera is the transponder.
That's a 1200 for VFR.
Squawking VFR. However, look at the state.
It's on standby, so it needs to be on active.
No.
Or it needs to be what?
What kind of information are we sending to ATC? Through the transponder? Our location, our altitude, and our tail number. So, okay. Altitude, ALT. You need to see ALT and squawking 1200.
Okay, so press that.
Boom.
Okay.
And then, so that's camera, and action is, okay, our mixture is set for takeoff, and our fuel selector is set to both.
Okay.
Okay.
And we are good on that, so now we just need the clearance for
takeoff, or we pull up first?
Yeah, so as you see that line with the solid line with the dot, we were cleared 7 via Golf. So we are allowed to cross that, but we have to hold short of 7. That red sign is an active runway, and you see yellow blinking lights, what they said, those are runway guard lights. We have to hold short of those, about 4 or 5 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so that way it gives us any, if they tell us to do a 180 or go to a different taxiway,
traffic ahead and to your left, the Cherokee about
we
to
can
begin
do that.
crossing. Do you have traffic in sight?
Tower Skyhawk 9572 Hotel, pulling short, 7 at Golf.
Skyhawk 9572 Hotel, North Las Vegas Tower, runway 12 right, taxi Golf, cross runway 7.
12 right via 7, sorry, via Golf, cross 7, 72 Hotel. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna jack that one up. Go ahead, go straight. So we're clear on final. And so he told us that we can cross 7 via Golf. So we're crossing all the way. We want to be a little more prompt on this. This is a little too slow for crossing a runway. There you go. So we dash across the dash. There's 12 right, so we have to hold short of 12 right. There's the guard lights again blinking, right? So we want to get off this active runway. We're still active until we dash across those dash. Good. And then the same thing applies. We're going to hold about 4 or 5 feet short of 12 right. Power all the way out before we apply brakes. And then when we're sitting, we're throttled to 1,000.
12 right, clear for takeoff. I will call your turn there.
12 right, clear for takeoff. You'll call our turn, 72 Hotel. Okay, you're
so
clear.
pull on the runway?
Yeah. And again, it's a little more prompt. There you go. And then we want to line up on center line, so stay on this. This will line you up perfectly. So clear on final. He said he will call our turn, so we cannot turn. We have to hold that runway heading, so get on center line.
Okay.
Now on center line. So you want to get there right away, like that. There we go. All right. Heels on the floor. Full power. Full power. Keep your hand on that throttle. Full power. Keep your heels on the floor. Engine instruments, green. Airspeed's alive. We're going to rotate at 55. Ready? Here we go. Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. Push down, push down, push down for 75. Stay on that center line. So we're using the rudder to help keep us center.
Okay.
This turn, that ball needs to be centered. Step on the ball. Very nice and easy.
All
right, we're listening.
Traffic on the Golf 26 Tango.
Hold. 75 RPM. Very good. So we're going through drifting to the left. So I'm giving it right rudder. Nice and easy. Just nice and easy. Not just very. Think of it as like a dance.
72 Hotel. Make left traffic. Runway 12 left.
Left traffic 12 left. 72 Hotel. All right. He said left traffic. So remember we're about 300 or 400 feet.
Okay.
We're good. So he said we can make left traffic.
Oh, we can start turning left.
That's correct. And it's about a 15 is standard. We never want to turn more than 30, which is the fatter one, and we want to keep that. It's very important that we stay at 75 to 80. 75 to 80 is our nice. 80 is our cruise climb. There you go. Good. So now we're going to turn to a 030 heading. That's a perfect square.
That's a 72 Hotel. Traffic working inside of your patterns of red helicopter. We're approach to down one for Papa. Contact tower 119.15 1950.
1915 72 Hotel.
Oh, you said 030?
Traffic opposing base for the parallel.
Or you said 30?
And then now we're turning again. We want to stay 1 mile. We're turning to the left.
Oh, okay.
Traffic pattern.
47 Romeo, copy.
You're at 3,000. Full power back. We want 90 knots.
Okay. Oh.
Tower, Skyhawk 72 Hotel is with you.
Skyhawk 9572 Hotel, North Las Vegas Tower. Runway 12 left, clear for the option number 3, follow Cessna left base.
12 left, cleared for the option number 3, 9572 Hotel. Sorry, I just couldn't talk and do that and give you instruction at the same time. Apologies. So what we're trying to do here is we want 90 knots in the traffic pattern. We want 3,000 RPM. Look at where the strut is on the runway. This is a good mile distance.
We want to, and I'll call your base.
We'll extend our downwind. You'll call our base 72 Hotel. So we don't want to keep going towards the runway. So opposite of 12 is 30.
Okay.
So stop biting me.
Oh.
Keep the nose down. There you go. Hold this heading.
Cessna 1 Bravo Kilo.
Hold 30.
Kilo Delta Alpha.
90 knots. If you get a little faster, we're gonna pull that power out. So you're flying away. You're flying towards the runway. You want to keep nice. There you go. Keep looking back. So she said she'll call our base. Normally we would wait till we're about a 45-degree angle of 12 left. Our tail is to the end of the runway. All right, so now we're going to configure fuel selector both. Make sure it's set. Power back to 1700.
You'll call my base 47 Romeo.
Nice, so we power back to 1700. Nope. Let me see it. 1700. All right, below 110, dropping 10. 1000, 1000, 1000. Okay, cool. I'm at 10 knots. I should slowly start coming down about a couple hundred feet. If I'm not, there we go. I might pull at 100 RPM out. Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Okay, that's it. No more than that. She'll call our base, so let's go ahead and put a little more power in. We don't want to get slower than 80 knots here, so we're going to put, that power is going to help us hold our airspeed and our altitude. Let's just hold that, and let's listen out for instruction.
Cessna 7 Golf Kilo, remain 12 left, taxi via Kilo Delta Alpha.
Normally we would have turned our base by now,
left via Kilo Delta
but she's calling our base.
Okay.
Flight 7 to Hotel, left base approved.
Left base approved, 72 Hotel. All right, we're going to pull that power back to 1700.
Left at Charlie, clear for takeoff.
And then we
left at Charlie, clear for
And
takeoff.
nice and easy, we're going to, no more than 20, 25. So keep that turn coming.
Cessna left base,
Keep that nose down.
clear for the option, you'll be number 2.
Don't get slower, so push some RPM in. Push some RPM. Our airspeed is your life.
Okay.
There you go, 75.
Against the forces,
75. Put that nose down.
Runway 12, left number 2, left base.
Okay. Well, now 21 is the perfect 90.
Okay.
So level those wings, and below 85, dropping 20. So yeah, we already catch it. There you go.
Okay.
And we're clear on final. And let's go ahead and start nice and easy turning for our final. So you see 12 left.
Take a first, cover 0 Hotel, taxi.
Do you see 12 left? Okay, good. So you want to be lined up far out as possible. So you shallow that bank just a touch. You see those PAPI lights?
Yes, I do. And they got 4 red right now, so we're too low, or we're...
Yes, that's
too low
correct.
right now,
So
yeah.
all you gotta do is keep powering until the 2 whites come in. That's it. Don't get any faster, pull some power back. So we don't want to overspeed flaps because the white arc right there. There we go, look, it's coming in, you see that?
Oh yeah, I got
Put some more power in, just a little bit. Okay, we want to be about 70 knots right now. We want to be slowing it down. So we are below 85, so I'm going to drop 30 degrees of flaps. There's 30 degrees. Pull power back just a little bit. We don't want to be this fast on final. We want to be 70 knots.
Cessna, correction, Cherokee 47 Romeo, traffic, 2 mile final, parallel runway, Cessna, I believe.
Now put some power in so you don't go below 70. Airspeed's life.
Traffic in sight, 47 Romeo.
There you go.
That's a Diamond Star.
Keep that in there. Just keep that in there. Perfect. Just hold that airspeed. You're going to come back on the glide slope.
Number 3 to follow Cherokee, 2 mile final runway, 1 to left, clear for the option.
You want to stay at 70 knots.
Number 3, clear for the option, 12 left, 877, uniform Sierra.
Aim at 12 left. That's our aiming point. Aim at 12 left. Okay, there's 2 whites. We're on the glide slope. As we get over these threshold markings, those are the yellow arrows. Keep the power in there just a little bit. Keep that nose up. Getting a little fast. It's okay though. We can fix it. All right, we're looking for 65. Start walking that power out little by little, pulling it out, aim at 12 left, all the way out, all that power out. Look down the runway.
7 uniform
down the runway, straight down, we're in ground effect. Now, when you pull back, you lock your arm back, hold it,
To the east,
hold it,
877, uniform Sierra.
hold it. All right, very good.
Okay, so what are we doing now?
We're braking.
Braking.
And I'm pulling back because the nose wheel is shimmering like crazy. You see how I'm like out of my seat?
Yeah.
And also
do an
Lake
after landing
Tower, Twin
checklist.
Star 49 Tango Tango, inbound on the ILS for 12 left, doing a, look to do a couple ups
So after landing, taxi clearance.
Got
Twin Star 9
Fuel
Tango
selector
Tango, reduce
to
your
both
speed. You're going to be
laps up.
number 2 to follow Cessna, turning a 3-mile left base, runway 12 left, clear for
Okay.
the option.
What else? We gotta roll through this quick.
Traffic, and
Okay,
we'll start
radio
reducing.
set, transponder, standby.
Well, we don't need to do that.
Kilo, runway 12
But we
left,
don't
clear for
Light
takeoff.
set, carb
Yep.
heat.
12 left, clear for
Good.
takeoff, 7 Golf Kilo.
Cessna 1 Bravo Kilo, correction, 72 Hotel,
Go, we
continue
still wait.
taxiing.
Continue taxi 72 Hotel. Let's go.
Fantastic, Star, helicopter 0 Victor Hotel, taxiway Papa on my bill.
Helicopter 0 Victor Hotel, taxiway Papa, clear for the option.
Taxiway Papa, clear for the option, 0 Victor Hotel.
Good. Use the energy that you have, not braking with power in, that's really good. And a plane distance, if you find that you're getting a little close, a plane distance is good. From the plane in
2
front
mile
of you.
final, runway 12 left.
Time Star 7 Uniform Sierra, already cleared you, 12 left, clear for the option.
Just double checking, 71 Sierra, clear for the option, 12 left.
No problem. It's Cessna 1 Bravo Kilo. Next time I need you to extend your upwinds about a mile further to accommodate for the helicopter operating inside your pattern. That was way too tight on that crosswind.
Ooh,
Well said. 4 Bravo Kilo.
naughty, naughty.
Cessna 1 Bravo Kilo. You're going to be number 3 to follow a Diamond Twin Star 4-mile final just north of the Santa Fe. Let me know when you have them in sight. Looking for that traffic with Bravo Kilo.
At Tower, Twin Star 49er Tango Tango, where's that number 1 traffic?
Twin Star 9 Tango Tango, your traffic is short
Yeah, just
final.
hold one plane
Just
length
above the
distance
over numbers. Additional
behind
traffic
him.
is 2-mile final for the parallel runway.
And then when we're stopped,
Twin Star 49er Tango Tango.
It's Cessna 1 Bravo Kilo. Widen that downwind out to the east. Turn right to widen out to the east to accommodate for that helicopter. Turn right now.
dang,
Turn right to widen out 1 Bravo Kilo.
a little more, a little closer.
Northwest Vegas Tower, helicopter 878 Mike Charlie is on the east transit. Thanks for joining the pattern for taxiing Papa. Helicopter 8 Mike Charlie, unable pattern at this time. I've got too many others.
Good. Power back, or 1,000. Alright, so then I'd like to sit, when I'm sitting here, I'd just like to make sure, okay, flaps are good, fuel selectors are both, mixture is still set for takeoff, carb heat's in,
Victor Hotel
lights
and
are
8 Mike
good.
Charlie at your
Alright.
discretion, switch from the east ramp to taxiway Papa.
And then I'll close this before we take off.
Helicopter 8 Mike Charlie, copy. Helicopter 8 Mike Charlie, that 0 Victor Hotel is going to be going to the east ramp, so you can switch with them
Yeah,
and
just not
begin
doing
pattern.
Bluetooth cancellation anymore.
Oh, awesome. Okay, thank you, 8 Mike Charlie. Delta 1 Bravo Kilo, your traffic to follow is 2 mile final runway 1 to left, clear for the option.
Well, we've got a half an hour, so we'll see what we can do in 30 minutes. Meaning to get back and
Kilo number 3 to
close up and do all that.
1 mile runway 1 to left, clear for the option.
1 to left, clear for the option, number 3, traffic inside.
So glad we got to get in the plane today.
Delta 1 Bravo Kilo, I'll call your base actually on how to get a
I was
few
like
out.
playing, I was like, please change, please change.
So call our base for Bravo Kilo.
Get better, wins.
Star 7 Uniform Sierra, runway 1 to left, taxi via Kilo Delta Alpha.
Sierra Kilo Delta Alpha, and if we could actually get it back to the ramp.
So,
Star 7 Uniform
listen,
Sierra, right
because she'll
to
tell
runway
him.
1 2 right at Kilo. Hold short of runway 1 2 right at Kilo and contact tower 125.7.
Or tower 25.7, hold short 30 left at Kilo, thanks.
She'll tell him 1-2 left,
One check.
for 5-2 Tango. So listen for that. You'll know that our departure will be coming up shortly after that. I can also use my map here and see how many people are in the pattern coming in. Got one person on file. Tango is coming in. It looks like 26 Tango is on, is that the same runway or it's a parallel? It looks like a parallel runway.
For takeoff from the east ramp to join the
There he is.
pattern.
There's Tango. So she'll probably
Helicopter
clear
0
him.
Victor Hotel, proceed to the east ramp if you're going over there.
She's going to clear him to take off. Because this person's still on their downwind. They haven't even turned their base yet. He's got time to take off. If she can get to him in time.
Delta 1 Bravo Kilo, base approved.
So she said base approved. Oh, that's Golf Kilo.
Metro 2 or Metro 5?
Sorry.
Metro 2.
Where is it?
Metro 2 departure from the Metro pad will be adjourned. Traffic is a helicopter will be departing from the
Bravo
east
Kilo,
ramp
sorry,
and the
right
pattern
there.
for Papa. Additional traffic is assessed and will be taking the runway for departure.
Roger, we can't see the east ramp. Are they already on the go?
Not yet.
Okay, we're on the go. We'll be looking for them, Metro 2.
No delay, please. Twin Star 9 Tango runway 1 to left, taxi via Kilo Delta Alpha.
1 to left via Kilo Delta Alpha, Twin Star 49er Tango.
Metro 2 to the helicopter inside lane.
So she didn't clear him because there was still someone way down the runway that had departed
Helicopter
yet.
8 Mike Charlie, traffic is in Metro helicopter just east of the field southbound. Departure from the east ramp will be adjourned.
Bravo Kilo. That's a really long base. Look at ours. They're out there.
Option 8 Mike Charlie.
She's
That's
really...
52 Tango, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff.
1-2 left, cleared for takeoff for 175.
Metro 2, contact Las Vegas, sir.
Metro 2, thank you. Good job.
Welcome, see you.
So we'll pull up and hold short about 4 feet shy of the hold short lines.
No delay, 52 Tango.
No delay.
See that? This is good. Perfect. Now we're we can see anyone coming in on final. Yep. I also have my eyes right here on my iPad.
Bravo, Kilo.
Cessna 72 Hotel, runway 12 left, clear for takeoff.
1-2 left, clear for takeoff. 72 Hotel. All right, let's do it. She's pumping us out. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so you got to get lined up here. Get across. Stay lined up. You see, we're confirming we're 1-2 left on center line.
Cessna 52 Tango, traffic is a helicopter in the left crosswind
Full
turn
power.
for a taxiway Papa.
Heels
will
on
be
the floor.
operating outside your pattern.
Engine instruments in the
Good for
green.
traffic inside for 175.
Nice and easy with those rudder pedals. Stay
He'll be
just a
inside
nice
our
little
pattern,
smooth dance here. Airspeed's alive. Wait for 55. No, wait for 55 and rotate. Pull.
7 Romeo, runway 12
Push.
left at Charlie,
Push
clear
down.
for takeoff.
Stay on the center line.
1-2 left at Charlie, clear for takeoff 47 Romeo.
No delay, please.
There you go. Keeping that ball centered. Step on the ball, but not too much. Not too much. Stop. Get off the rudders. Off the rudders.
2 mile final, runway 12 left, clear for the option.
Number 3 for 1-2
You're
left.
turning the plane, so I'm trying to correct you to stay straight.
7 Romeo, no delay, please. Traffic is half mile final.
I'm looking back at the runway to make sure we're staying straight. So we can't turn our crosswind until that person's off of our wing.
Hotel, you're number 4 to follow that Cessna, heading on the left, crosswind turn, runway 12 left, clear for the option.
We're number 4, 12 left, cleared for the option, 72 hotel.
So.
Yep, go ahead and nice and easy. Don't let it fall. You're in control of the plane. You're gonna keep that climb coming. There you go.
47 Romeo, you're number 5 to follow that Cessna, you're 12 o'clock in the left crosswind turn,
don't turn more than 30.
Clear for the option.
Keep that climb coming. We're going to 030 heading.
Clear for the option.
Good.
47 Romeo, 12 left.
Okay, straighten it out, straighten the wings out. Look back at the runway. Keep that climb coming up.
Turn right now to right now. You're going to the east.
We're climbing at 80 knots. Don't let that speed grade. There you go.
Turn right now.
Turning right now.
Look, do you see where we are? Now you want to turn that base. I'm sorry, that downwind. We're on. Turn that downwind. Keep that climb coming up. We still have 150 feet to go. Keep it at 80 knots. Nice turn right here. This is nice and comfortable.
100
feet to go.
Kilo Delta Alpha.
And then we're going to fly parallel. Opposite of 12 is 30. Hold that 30 heading. There's 3000. Pull that power back to about 2200 RPM. Keep that. This is straight and level right here.
From the east ramp direct to the west ramp.
Good. You hear the sound of that engine? Sounds pretty good. 90 knots. Don't climb anymore. Put the nose down just a touch, just a little bit. And you're letting it go into the runway, so you just stay away from the runway. We're flying parallel.
Okay.
There you go. Maybe find something out in the distance, like see where, like even, let's say let's fly over this white building, and then further out there's that tan area, and then beyond that there's a little dip in the mountain out there. There we go. We're still climbing 3100, so pull some power back and put that nose down. There you go. Nice, right there. When we're abeam the runway, we're abeam, 12, don't go towards it, don't go towards it. Pull power back nice and easy to set to 1700. Below 110, dropping 10.
I'm sorry, full stop to me.
Don't go towards the runway.
Cessna 52 Tango, clear, touch and go.
Don't let the nose come up. Airspeed is your life.
But just taxi back to the runway.
Roger.
80 knots.
Golf Kilo, taxi back.
Full stop terminate 7 Golf Kilo.
Cessna 7 Golf Kilo.
Little nose down trim will help you.
Kilo, contact tower,
pull that power back a little bit. It's too much.
12 right at Kilo over to tower, 25-7, 7 Golf Kilo.
We should see a guy off our wing pretty soon. See traffic? We're not descending, by the way, so we need to pull some power back. There we go. 80 knots. I'm really fighting you to stay this direction. There we go. And we need to be descending here about 200 feet, but we're doing good now.
72 Hotel, I'll call your base.
You'll call our base, 72 Hotel. All right, so put a little more power in. She said she's going to call our base. So we're going to extend it. Normally we would turn base right here. Yes. And stay at 80 knots. Don't descend anymore. Do what you need to do to stay at 3,900, no less.
04010.
Don't let that nose come up.
One 752 Tango going around.
Don't drop lower than 3,900. You're dropping. Power. Power. Power.
We're looking for a short delay. Is
good.
that able?
Good. Keep that nose down. Keep that nose down. You're going to get slow real quick.
Base approved.
Base approved. 72 Hotel. All right. So nice and easy. Now you can start pulling that power back just a little bit. Pull the power back. Pull the power back. Keep the nose a little bit slight down. Just ever so slight. There. There.
We're going to
210, but you're looking outside too. So once you get to 210, yep, you're looking outside the airplane. Keep that nose coming down. Airspeed is your life. 75 here.
070 at 900 gust 16.
Too much power. Too much power. There you go. Now, below 85, dropping 20.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Good. Good. Keep that nose coming down. We're not descending. There we go. Nice and easy. We should be about 2,800 right here. Nice. So just perfect. 75. You might need to put like just a hair of, there we go. Let's see how that does for us. We're clear on final. So nice and easy. Nice and easy. That's not easy. That's 30 degrees. I don't want to be that close. There you go.
Star 9 Tango Tango, you're number 4 to follow
at those
that
pappies.
Cessna heading along crosswind, turn runway 1 to left, clear for the option.
Yeah, so a little bit more to the right.
Number 4, 1 to
Because
left,
if we
clear
keep
for the
this turn
option,
coming,
Cessna,
we're
we'll
going to
keep
be
it slow,
overshooting
Tango.
it, so keep
Cessna
more to the right.
5 Tango, you're number 3
One yellow, one
to follow
white.
Cessna, turning 3 mile left base, runway 1 to left,
More
clear
to
for
the right.
option.
Number 3 for 12 left, clear for the option for 1752
Okay, so
Tango.
70 knots, you're on the glide slope.
And Northwest Vegas Tower, Skyhawk 1774 Tango
So
with you.
maybe like right when you get past this dirt field, stay lined up for
1774 Tango, North Las
1-2
Vegas,
left.
star continue.
70 knots,
yes, we're just
airspeed is light.
California Road coming in for pattern
You're on the glide slope. This looks really good.
1774 Tango.
Cessna 74 Tango,
Sorry, we
affirmative,
need to pull the
continue
car
inbound
beat.
for runway 1 to left.
It's okay.
And we'll continue in
do
for
that
runway
next
12 left, 1774 Tango.
When we're below 2,000 RPM, we pull the car
North Las
beat.
Vegas Tower,
So you're doing great. So that nose is coming at 1-2 left. So we got a little high. It's okay because we have 30 degrees more flaps to drop. So let's go ahead and drop that 30 degrees.
Helicopter 8
30 degrees of flaps.
way, proceed direct to south ramp.
1000,
Good.
Cross runway 1 to
Cool.
left, runway 1 to right, no delay.
70 knots.
No delay, cross 1 to left and 1 to right, back to the south ramp, 8 Mike Charlie.
Keep pointing at 1-2 left. Now you can slowly start walking that power out just a little bit. There we go. Stay right there. If it gets a little low, maybe introduce a touch more. Go ahead and introduce a touch more. Good. Good. You're good. This is looking good. Maintain this. Maintain this airspeed. Maintain this sight picture. Stay on that center line. We're on the controls the entire time.
47 Romeo, traffic just off your right is a helicopter. They're inbound for the Cheyenne Rent. They have you in sight.
Looking for traffic, 47 Romeo.
Okay. Here's where we start walking the power out, little by little. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Look all the way out. Should be all the way out now. Looking down the runway. I'm using right rudder to keep us straight, but not too much. And then we're going to start braking now, a little bit transitioning for the nose. We're going to hold that nose off the ground because it's a little shimmy. Okay? Okay. Waiting for further instruction.
Star 9 Tango Tango, you're actually going to be number 4 to follow a Cessna 5 mile final at 4,200 and descending. I'll call your base.
Listen to what she says.
You call the base, 49 Tango Tango, looking for that Cessna 4 mile final.
Cessna 74 Tango, you're number 3 to follow. Cessna turning a 2 mile left base, runway 1 to left, clear for the option on the go, make left close traffic.
And number 3 for runway 12 left, for runway 1774 Tango.
Cessna 72 Hotel, runway 1 to left, taxi via Kilo Delta, turn right.
Turning right, Kilo Delta Alpha for 12 left, 72 Hotel. Okay, let's get off.
Air wind check for 52 Tango.
Wind is 010
So we're going to be prompt. We're on the
at
runway
8,
still because dash across the dash, and then we're turning right onto Delta. Clear left, center,
Tower 49
and
Tango
right.
Tango, this will be a full stop.
So on the
Full
go.
vector,
I also like to look at the windsock and see what it's doing. Are we still good to do another landing? What do you think? What's that windsock telling us?
got some crosswind on it.
Yep. And what would you say based on how much wind is in it? How much
Twin Star 9 Tango Tango, let me know when you have the Cessna just north of the Santa Fe in sight. You're going to be passing behind them to change to runway 12 right.
So we're doing that after on the go. Let's go ahead. So you're steering it like a car.
Oh,
You're holding. So we have a crosswind. It's coming from this to turn it into wind. Yes. Hold the correction. You're using.
Twin Star 9 Tango Tango, begin
now
that
you need to do after landing checklist.
Runway 12 right.
okay. So come to
Plus base
stop.
12 right, 49 Tango Tango.
Let's try to do it on the roll.
Twin Star 9 Tango Tango, contact tower 125.7. Traffic here inside of is a Cessna 7 mile final at 4,500.
Done. Fuel selector.
25.7, look up for Cessna 49 Tango Tango. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Northwest Space Tower, Cessna 737 Romeo Lima, onward.
Radio.
Cherokee 47 Romeo, runway 1 to left, taxi via Kilo Delta Alpha.
Where it's at.
Runway 12
Bike
left,
set,
Kilo
RP.
Delta Alpha, 47 Romeo.
And check and done.
Excellent. Good job.
Cessna 737 Romeo, Lima North Las Vegas. Make straight in runway 1 to left.
Straight in 12 left, 737 Romeo.
Okay guys, so as you saw, we did do 2 takeoffs, 2 landings in the video. There was a third, but the GoPro overheated while on the ground. I got it turned back on because I caught it, and it made it almost to the point of landing again. It was a great day. After the third landing, we were set on that. I didn't want to just end the video though where it cut, where the GoPro overheated, so I wanted to kind of go over it a little bit. It was a fun day flying. Now that was filmed a couple weeks ago. I haven't uploaded in a couple weeks, and I was a little delayed getting back to it. There's been a lot going on with work. Sandra's job. Sandra is no longer working and is going full-time into aviation maintenance, the Aviation Institute of Maintenance, so that way she can start working on planes and learning all that. Now, due to this, I have had to put a pause on my flying, sadly, but it's more of a blessing in disguise due to certain reasons. One, the wind. Every time I try to fly, the wind has been an issue. I've had to have so many canceled flights because of wind in this time of year. We're going into summer. It's going to be extremely hot. The only time to be able to fly is going to be in the early mornings, and it's going to be hard to keep up on the flying. And due to also the extra expenses due to Sandra going to full-time school and not having that income as well, it would cause my flights to be spaced out a little bit. So I am putting a pause on that. I am going to be putting money away into an account, and hopefully by the end of summer, the account will have enough to where I can just fly on every day I have off and get my pilot's license taken care of then and start working towards my IFR rating, so that way I can fly into the clouds as well, even if it's calm and cloudy day, and I can fly still, and that's very important to have, especially if we're going to have our own plane one day. Now, with that said, obviously funds are a little bit low. We got extra bills, and we gotta pick one another up, so I'm covering things that wouldn't be and all that, but we're gonna get it done anyway. In the description below, there is a GoFundMe link if you want to help out with it. It is not expected in any way. I don't really expect anyone to contribute to that. I am still going to be putting money away, and as soon as I have 10 to 12 grand aside, I am going to just put it all towards a flight school and fly on all my days off, and of course bring you that content as well. But in the meantime, again, it is put on hold. I am hoping to be uploading here more often, especially because we do have our cruise coming up in less than 30 days, as well as 2 other surprises for the kids, which I can't tell you guys what the surprise is because the kids watch the YouTube as well. So if I tell you, they're gonna know, and that would blow the surprise. So with that said, there's content coming up. I am going to be getting back up on track of that and trying to stay up to date on videos. Just kind of working on things and some adjustments right now, so that's why I haven't been posting. Other than that, guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a comment below. Let me know what you think. I hope to be, like, at the end of summer, once it starts cooling down, flying again with you guys. I am going to be working on my ground school side of things and doing all the studying as far as ground school over the next couple months. That way I can at least get that out of the way before getting back up in the air. And then once I'm up in the air, all I got to learn is the flying part. So anyways, guys, that's it for today's vlog. Leave a comment. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Take care.